we got more people there. Okay, well, we'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Okay, we got those people. Everyone who's there now, you're in the play. You've chosen to be in this piece of physical theatre. Congratulations. Okay, now the physical theatre piece that we're going to do is called Time. And I'm going to actually turn off my image at the back because I want it to be focused on what we're doing. And I think that's, for this kind of activity, sometimes it can be really nice just to have a plain background because it's not distracting at all for the audience. It just means that the audience focuses on what you are, on what you're doing on stage. This is the problem, isn't it, with theatre? The audience always interprets everything that they see. So if they can see a picture in the background, or they can see some curtains, they're thinking, the audience is thinking, what's the story here? What does this mean? What's the meaning? So if you're not having a green screen image, then it's probably better just to have a plain image, just a plain sheet or something like that. Okay, so we're going to do a piece of physical theatre, which is called Time. All right, we've got 9 participants. Now, what are the things that we could do? The only thing we can say is the word time. That's the only thing that we can say. We could say it once. We could say it 100 times. We could say it very slowly. We could say it very quickly. So we're going to need our bodies to express this in some way. All right. So what are the things that we could do? Any ideas? How could we? Let's hear some ideas from the people who are participating. Turn on your webcams. I mean, not your microphones.
We can show our wrist, like.
So,
yeah.
Maybe sand clock.
Yeah, I mean, we're not miming though now. I mean, we're not trying to represent something as much as we're producing a piece of theatre. So, time, you know, anything that we do, we commit to it massively. We commit to it massively. You know, what else could we have in there? Maybe we can have something where we're, I don't know, something like this. Time! Time! You know, for instance, we can have something like time. 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 Okay. So, any other ideas? Something else that just comes to mind? Show us something that you think of. A physical thing. Go on.
Time.
Yeah.
Well, time.
Okay, beautiful. Right, now, let's all go with Diana's idea and let's make it big. So we're going to say it at the same time as we're doing it? Or we're going to... So you said, you did it like...
Time.
Let's all do this. Time.
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 Time. Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time. Time.
Time. Okay, great. Jane, you had a lovely idea as well. Let's see your idea.
I was thinking about, can I tell you what I was thinking about?
Go for it.
I was thinking about time and how slowly it passed during lockdown.
Okay. And how are you going to show that?
So I was like waiting for something to happen.
Oh, time is.
Time.
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 I just had another idea.
Time. Okay.
Like you look into the mirror and you see the wrinkles and you say,
It's
time.
Okay, let's all
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
We're all very old. Looking at our wrinkles.
Time.
Time. Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Time.
Okay. All right. Brilliant. Wonderful. Now, so lots of decisions to make. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms and give you a word for everyone. Decisions to make are: is everyone going to do the same thing? Are you going to have everyone on screen at the same time? You could have people acting and other people just saying time. How much are you going to say the word? You might not say the word so much. We've said the word a lot, but maybe it's better not to say the word so much. Depends on what you do. Okay, so I'm going to give each group a different word, and I will put you into breakout rooms. Any questions or comments before we do that? No? Are you all still alive?
Yeah. We are thinking about our wrinkles.
Okay, good. Okay, so we'll go for how many people? What do you think? What's a good number for this? 6 people in a group?
No, 5 maybe. 5.
5.
Yes.
You want 5? Okay. All right. Okay. So if you're going for 5, then I would say go for only 4 cameras on screen because it looks better.
So 4 cameras are switched off.
On.
I mean,
On and
I don't know. It's just look. I think that now it doesn't look so good. I've got it on gallery view, and I've got 2 people at the bottom. You know, and it doesn't look so good. But if you had like an even number of 6, or 4, or 2, I think that looks aesthetically it's better.
Yeah.
Let's do 4 or 6 then.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you don't have to have everyone on camera at the same time. So this is just a real opportunity for you to play around with, you know, turning off cameras, turning on and turning off cameras, having voices off, maybe having no voices at all and just making it very physical. Yeah. All right. So let me just quickly set up the breakout rooms. I'm going to go for. Okay, we'll go for. I don't know what we'll do. We'll see what happens.
4.
Yeah, should we do that one? All right then. So group number 1, could you keep your cameras on? Everyone else turn your cameras off. And if you are a audience, keep your microphone on, because you know when you're acting, it's really nice if we can get we can hear some reaction from the audience. And we don't have and the reaction from the audience needs to be bigger than it is face to face, of course, because we can't hear it so well. So make your reaction big if you're responding to what they're doing. Okay, right. So I will shut up now and I'll leave it to you.
Freedom, 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 freedom.
Ah,
Breaking out of prison. Yay.
Yeah, well done.
Hey.
Great.
good
Great.
job.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Cool.
Beautiful. Write some comments in the feedback about that. Lovely, lovely, lovely contrast in that. Lovely contrast between the really closed thing at the beginning and then, ending with the bird. Beautiful, beautiful. Great symbols, yeah. Julia says great. Jelena says brilliant. The birds are great symbols. Wonderful, yeah. And just think how much even
Amal.
better it would be. Huh? What do you say, Kate?
But we were fortunate enough to have Amal in our group.
Yeah.
And she's got some fantastic ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, please tap it. Amal and Haneen have been doing remote theatre for a very long time and they're very experienced in this technique. So tap into their brains.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful. Just a couple of things as well. Just a couple of things I thought about while I was watching it. It would be, I said this already, but think about the background as much as possible. And if you can, tomorrow, try and just have a blank space behind you. If you can have a blank space behind you, or a sheet or something, that will make it better. And also, I was thinking, you can also turn off your webcams before you start the performance. So we know, this is the beginning. So you all come onto screen at the same time. Or maybe you come on one by one.
Mm-hmm.
That might be interesting as well. So, great. Anyway, brilliant job. Well done. Lovely. Should we do one more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do one more then. Okay. How about we do the COVID one?
Yeah.
Do that one? I'm quite intrigued to see that one. So everyone who was in the COVID.
That will be interesting.
iPhone 5 says, very good. It was like Braveheart, the final scene of Braveheart. Yeah. Okay, so have we got everyone from COVID-19 or pandemic or lockdown or whatever you're calling it?
Should we start with our cameras off?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Shall we switch off our cameras and then back on, Nick?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best way of doing it. Yeah, go for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we know when the performance is beginning. So
Right.
So on the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
Oh, go girls.
Can I see something? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
iPhone 5 / Yasmina here. The thing about this scene is it's good. It's really, really good. I liked it. But the fact is that most of our lives just stopped, you know, and like freezing would be a good idea if you just froze at one point, like nothing.
Yeah.
Like the ending maybe or something.
Interesting
Okay.
idea, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good point as well, isn't it? Generally, it's really important to find an end.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's a good way of ending that, isn't it? Having a frozen moment that indicates to the audience that we're finished.
Yeah, good idea.
I don't know what the end is. I don't know, maybe that's not the best ending, but yeah, that's a good point. Let's celebrate this a little bit. What kind of things, what did you love about that performance? Write it in the chat or say it.
I like how they use this home symbol to demonstrate we have to stay at home or we are locked down. That's very interesting symbol.
Yeah.
They use symbols which were understandable for everybody
Exactly.
right now. Because if they showed, for example, last year, we would understand nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, wherever you are in the world, you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I loved the close-up camera work. I loved that. Really close, the washing of the hands and the masks and the fact that you were all doing the same thing at the same time. Very, very beautiful to watch. Very beautiful.
As well, because there's a necessary duration to it. We're told to wash our hands.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
While singing Happy Birthday, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Twice.
Twice, oh goodness. Been doing it wrong, no!
I mean, that would have been an interesting addition to it, actually, wouldn't it? To be singing.
That would be
Happy
really
Birthday.
confusing, yeah. Happy birthday to you, and then slowly your hands coming up.
Yeah. That would have been a very, yeah. I mean, again, with all theatre, it's something very beautiful about mixing emotions and having the very positive happy birthday with all the kind of negative energy that there is. Sorry?
Or clapping for the house workers.
The clap, yeah, yeah.
What?
Symbols, beautiful. Yeah.
At the end to finish it.
And you know what, Nick and everyone, the most beautiful thing about this is doing things in teams and in groups. It's wonderful because and thank you, Kate, for saying that. It wasn't my idea. I mean, yeah, I gave ideas, but we all worked in this, and it's beautiful how we generate ideas from each other or from one single idea. Yeah. And we work in this together, and every idea is appreciated, every opinion is welcome. So thank you.
Yeah, Amal threw the bait. She didn't tell us what to do, but she did suggest that maybe a little bit of contrast might be nice, contrast is really quite powerful as well. So thank you for that. Yeah.
And I think something curious we are doing here is we are from different countries around the world, and it's incredible how the symbol, the body language is the same for all of us.
Absolutely.
And we are universally connected each other.
Oh, that's the beauty of theatre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.